So I just bought 10,000 KASPA tokens, and I'll be telling you exactly why I'm buying up KASPA tokens every now and again. Even though 10,000 KASPA tokens is only worth about $200 at the moment, I am actively buying more KASPA tokens every now and again, and I'll be making videos whenever I do. And this is exactly why I'm buying it, right? Now, first of all, KASPA at the moment in these last couple months, ever seeing that big dip, which we've all expected. Let's just be real, we've all expected a dip. It's been going up ever since, and this is like from January 2023 all the way up to April. We've been seeing the price of KASPA going up from the price of 0.005 reaching the high of 0.3 cents. Right now it's going through a recovery. It bottomed at around 0.14 cents, and at the moment is really close to reaching 2 cents. And in my opinion, with the way KASPA is developing, I do believe we're going to see an ATH during this bear market, right? Before we even get to the bull market, I feel like we could break this ATH, because KASPA is one of those tokens that I see a lot of people talking about, just as much as some of the tokens like Quant, which I've been covering on my channel quite a lot. KASPA has been talked about a lot. It's solving a massive problem. It's following into the footsteps of Monero and Litecoin. It's quite literally, in my opinion, going to be one of those layer ones that we're going to be seeing, used a whole lot more. We're seeing, if you go over to CoinMarketCap and we look at some of the other layer 1 blockchains that are currently in the top 50, we got Cardano first of all, which let's just say not many of us use. Sure, there are people that use it, but at the same time it is never an ideal blockchain. It's not my go-to blockchain to be using. We obviously got the BNB as well, the BNB chain, which has taken a massive hit ever since the SEC has sued Binance. We obviously have Solana, another layer 1, which again, let's just say it has been going through a rough time. I do think Solana ATH, I don't think it will reach the ATH even in the next bull market, to be deadly honest with you. But at the same time, there is a lot of layer 1s, again, Matic, a lot of bearish news regarding them. A lot of these coins have been already being classified as securities when it comes to the SEC. So I do think a lot of these coins are going to be seeing that translate into the market. Now, KASPA being one of those coins that is not quite up there on the top 50 cryptocurrencies. However, it is, I'm pretty sure, right now in the top 100. In fact, I did see a tweet which I have saved here, which simply talked about on how KASPA has reached top 100. So that was in CoinGecko. They're currently sitting at number 100 on the dot whenever this tweet was posted, which was earlier today actually. They actually reached top 100 cryptocurrencies on CoinGecko, so I'm sure there's somewhere close to that in CoinMarketCap as well. But yes, they are currently number 100, and if you keep this in mind, right, they have not been classified as security yet. They are, in my opinion, going to be one of those coins that's going to reach the highs that we've seen Luna reach at one point. I'm not saying it's going to turn out like Luna, because obviously it's nothing like Luna. It's not a Ponzi scheme. I mean, unless something crazy comes out, boys, I don't know, right? But at the moment, it's not been classified as anything like that, and it's been having a lot of bullish trends and a lot of bullish news in regards to it. Now, when it comes to recent news regarding KASPA, and before we actually get into all the recent news and updates regarding KASPA, I want to remind you that nothing is financial advice in this channel. Please do your own research, and if you're new to the Cryptomaxi channel, guys, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. But yes, KASPA has been listed on stealthex.io, a limitless custody-free cryptocurrency exchange, and this was earlier last week, right? So you can actually start buying KASPA on a crap ton of exchanges now, which is always a good thing, right? Now, KuCoin has also listed KASPA trading pair in the isolated margin, right? So you can actually again start buying KASPA freely on KuCoin. Now, this is actually a video of this person or this user on Twitter who sent KASPA from one wallet to another, and this is how fast it took. It took 5 seconds to send KASPA. 5 seconds. I mean, that's faster than some banks, right? That's faster than some banks. I tried sending money using Monzo, which is a digital bank, a bank like Revolut in the UK, and it took slightly longer, right? Not all the time, but sometimes it does. It takes a bit of time. Here, KASPA took 5 seconds. I mean, that is insane. right? If you go over to KASPA's website, these guys do talk about a lot being like the Bitcoin, the upcoming the Litecoin, Monero, but at the same time they're so much better because they're so fast, right? The transaction speed is so quick and cheap, which makes it so appealing, right? It's so appealing. Again, look at this, 5 seconds for the KASPA to arrive and it's already there. I mean, this video is 30 seconds long. 30 seconds would be awesome, but it took 5 seconds to just send KASPA tokens, which is a massive deal. Now, when it comes to some other news regarding KASPA, we do have, I was going to go through, the fair greed index. Before we go to my personal price prediction on KASPA and where I think the price of KASPA will be reaching, the fair greed index right now, in my opinion, when it comes to KASPA, these guys have been defying the odds to an extent. Even when the market is bearish, these guys have been bullish, right? Even when the market has been seeing some of the worst days it could see during this current market, so during the FTX crash and so on, the FTX hacking, the Lunar situation, Celsius and so on, we've seen KASPA really do well, right? So literally KASPA has been, I don't want to be using the word exploding, but quite literally it's been exploding, because doing such movements in a bear market is pretty insane, right? Like going from 0.03 all the way up to 3 cents, right? So pretty much doing a 10x in this bear market is incredible. These guys launched in a bear market, right? And some coins launch in bull markets and it don't look this good, right? This chart looks amazing right now, and the fact it's recovering, I do feel like this is actually the weak chart. If you go over to the 1 hour chart here, we kind of get a better understanding on how the chart is looking like in the short enough time scale. So you can actually see here the price that dipped, and it is recovering very well. It's currently sitting basically at 2 cents, and I do feel like it'll probably recover before we even reach the next bull market. There is also a lot of YouTubers recently and a lot of influencers on Twitter that are covering KASPA, right? And it is one of those tokens that keeps popping up left, right and center, right? It's one of those tokens that is seeing a lot of these IDO listings as well, right? On a lot of exchanges, and it's being talked about everywhere. A lot of marketing, a lot of eyes, a lot of people talking about this token, which is what you need, especially in the crypto market. We buy the promise more than the actual product. And right now, KASPA is one of those projects which has got a massive promise, right? A massive promise, which, let's just say, even if it does not pull off what it's promising, let's say once there is so many more users and it does not exactly, translate in what, we were expecting from KASPA, it is still going to be such a big deal, because up until then it is going to be growing, right? As again, we are buying the promise for when it comes to crypto, and we've seen this a lot of times, right? But the amount of users usually are not that much. The amount of the transaction speed, like Solana, we've seen with Aptos and so on. A lot of these layer 1, layer 2 blockchains, they promise the world, but they don't actually deliver. KASPA so far has been delivering, but let's just say when they do onboard a lot more users, when there is a lot of people using KASPA, will they be able to handle, and will they be able to continue with the current speed and performance? I don't know. However, right now we're buying the promise and they have been delivering, right? With that being said, that does bring us to the end of this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, leave it a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. Again, as I said, I did buy a 10,000 KASPA, and I am looking to be buying more KASPA very soon. I'll be making more videos whenever I am picking up more KASPA tokens, as I am actively buying some of these cryptocurrencies, as right now is the time to be buying crypto. It really is the time, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Take care and